A widespread misconception in contemporary society suggests that privacy holds little value, as we are often prodded to disclose all aspects of our lives on social media, publicize our opinions, and reveal our most profound aspirations. However, it's important to understand that genuine power and profound insight are found in the things you consciously decide to keep to yourself. This presentation will delve into 5 specific areas that Stoic philosophy advises keeping confidential, examining how this practice can significantly alter your existence. Are you prepared to unlock the potency of quietude, discernment, and self-governance? Let us begin this exploration. The first of these is number 1, your inner thoughts, as the Stoics were staunch advocates for achieving command over our inner realm. From their perspective, the happenings within your consciousness are hallowed. Your mental processes mirror your most fundamental principles and feelings. Thus, disclosing this internal landscape to others is an invitation for criticism, unwanted counsel, and emotional distress. What is the rationale for revealing your difficulties and worries to people when you possess the internal capacity to confront them directly? The Stoics recognize that genuine tranquility arises from being alone with your cognitions, rather than from seeking approval from external sources. Maintaining the confidentiality of your thoughts enables you to hone them in seclusion, unimpeded by disturbances or outside interference. As Seneca articulated, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. By maintaining the privacy of your feelings and cognitions, you bestow upon yourself the invaluable present of time. This interval permits contemplation, adaptation, and a judicious response, as opposed to an unthinking outburst. The second area to protect is number 2, your plans and goals. Within a culture where many delight in talking about their dreams and intentions, Stoic philosophy counsels you to hold your future ambitions in confidence. A significant strength lies in silently striving towards your objectives, unburdened by the anticipations or critiques of others. Upon disclosing your strategies to everyone, you frequently prompt individuals to offer their perspectives, some encouragingly and others doubtfully. However, it is important to recognize that not every viewpoint offered is constructive. Indeed, an excess of external opinions has the potential to misguide you, instill uncertainty, and diminish your concentration. The Stoics held a strong conviction regarding the merit of discreet accomplishment. They comprehended that authentic advancement stems from consistent personal endeavor, rather than from publicizing one's achievements. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, exemplified this principle in his personal conduct. He refrained from disclosing his intentions to the populace, aware that outside diversions served no useful purpose. Should you maintain the confidentiality of your objectives, you can progress towards them unimpeded by the views or meddling of other people. The third subject is number 3, your personal struggles. It is a reality that all people encounter hardship, whether concerning their relationships, physical condition, or financial state. However, Stoic philosophy maintained that unguardedness should not be your automatic response when encountering difficulties. While it is undeniably vital to request aid when needed, authentic resilience is demonstrated by upholding self-possession, even during challenging times. Maintaining the confidentiality of your personal difficulties is not synonymous with stifling your emotions. It pertains to cultivating fortitude and acquiring the skill to manage your suffering with grace. When you permit your hardships to be known by all, you surrender your command over them. You consequently open yourself to global scrutiny regarding your coping mechanisms and to receiving unasked-for recommendations. Alternatively, view your challenges as chances for personal development. By preserving their privacy, you retain complete authority over your method of dealing with them. You possess the liberty to address your adversities with a Stoic mentality, which aims to acquire knowledge and mature instead of eliciting sympathy. The fourth topic is number 4, your relationships. Your connections with others, be they amorous, kin-based, or platonic, hold a revered status. In this era of excessive disclosure on social platforms, one can readily overlook the fact that genuine closeness flourishes within a confidential domain. The Stoics comprehended that superior relationships are founded upon reciprocal esteem, confidence, and authentic concern, rather than on external approval or viewpoints. If you excessively divulge specifics about your connections to everyone, you diminish the strength of those ties. Your engagements get adulterated by outside factors, and your bond starts revolving more around public perception than your authentic feelings and mutual exchanges. Through maintaining the confidentiality of your relationships, you cultivate an environment of reliance and safety. You shield your connection from the assessments and censure of outsiders, thereby enabling its unadulterated development. Recall that the Stoics instructed that affection is not concerned with pursuing external affirmation, but with cultivating sincere inner harmony within one's most intimate connections. The fifth point is, number 5, your wealth and material possessions. In contemporary society, individuals often delight in exhibiting their achievements, riches, and belongings. However, the Stoics imparted that genuine affluence is not determined by our material assets, but by our manner of living, our governance of wants, our development of moral excellence, and our discovery of inner contentment. No action more effectively solicits jealousy, rivalry, and pointless contrasting than the perpetual exhibition of worldly goods. By maintaining discretion about your financial status and belongings, you sidestep unneeded notice and sustain your concentration on the essential goal of leading an upright existence. The Stoics showed no inclination towards extravagance. They recognized that worldly goods can divert individuals from their authentic aim, which involves fostering sagacity, bravery, equity, and moderation. Rather than pursuing outside approval via your possessions, concentrate on cultivating internal riches, the affluence of a serene, self-controlled, and satisfied intellect. What then is the profound importance of safeguarding these 5 areas? Your internal cognitions, your strategies and ambitions, your individual hardships, your interpersonal connections, and your financial assets and belongings. It is because on each occasion you reveal a hallowed aspect of your being, you exchange a portion of your autonomy for the viewpoint of another. If your cognitions are made accessible to all, you become vulnerable to the judgments of detractors. If your intentions are widely disseminated, you relinquish command to those who express negativity. Should your hardships be completely transparent, you elicit either compassion or disregard from others. When your connections are publicly exhibited, you permit external parties to influence your closeness. Furthermore, when you ostentatiously display your material goods, you render yourself an object of others' jealousy. The Stoic way encourages us not to conceal things due to apprehension, but rather to select what we disclose with prudence and moderation. By acting in this manner, we develop internal dominion, the steadfast serenity derived from understanding our identity, our principles, and what we refuse to yield to outside pressures. Such dominion is not founded on confidentiality merely for its inherent value, but on the steadfast conviction that genuine moral excellence and fortitude arise from methodical self-control. Upon accepting the strength inherent in discretion, you regain control over the story of your existence. You transform into the creator of your own account, instead of remaining a figure in the narratives of others. You acquire the ability to traverse the world with serene assurance, looking internally for affirmation and externally for authentic bonds. And, as Marcus Aurelius advises, begin each day as if it were on purpose. Allow your decisions concerning what to maintain confidentially to be intentional actions, with each one fortifying your power, your self-respect, and your tranquility. Should this teaching about the power of prudence have struck a chord with you, pause presently and consider an aspect of your life that you have prematurely revealed. Make a resolution to safeguard that area during the coming week. Moreover, if you are prepared for additional Stoic wisdom on existing with lucidity, bravery, and self-command, please press the subscribe icon, indicate your approval of this video, and distribute it to an individual who might benefit from a nudge that certain matters are too precious to publicize. Until we connect again, protect your internal fortress, nurture your quiet strength, and embody your principles with both discretion and depth.